Go ahead, Jackson.
Can I ask what age was it for you? Because I'm also 31. We all grew up knowing who your dad is. Like, and that situation is so crazy compared to other sports because it's almost like your dad's name is almost like bigger than the sport itself. Like people
Oh,
that have
for
never
sure.
ridden a skateboard, ever touched one,
Yeah.
ever been in a skate shop, they know who Tony Hawk is, which is not very common among sports. What was the age? Like, even though you're in SoCal, you're around these pros, you're used to it. What was the age where you were like, okay, this is different. Like my access to these people and like who I'm around is like, we all played Tony Hawk Pro Skater, but you
Yeah.
did too. And it's like, that's my dad's game. Like, at what age was that? Like, did that kind of
Yeah,
click for you?
it was the video games that really like, because I'm the oldest of my siblings, and I remember the video games is when I noticed like life was different after that, if that makes sense. I was still pretty young. I think I was probably about, oh man, I want to say maybe 8
Yeah.
years
Old
old
enough to
when
kind
those
of
were
have an
kind of,
idea.
yeah, so I understood what was, I could understand what I was seeing, like the house got bigger, the the notoriety got more, and it was like, huh, this is something's different for sure. But I remember when my dad brought home the first like demo of the video game, and me and him would play it, and it was like there was no background. It would just be like blue sky, and then like the ramps were there, and it was just like a super like beta version of the game. And it's just bizarre to think like I definitely don't think he had any clue how like impactful that game would be, and he just wanted to make a skate video game. And in hindsight, it is weird that a game had such a like cultural impact. Is I don't know, it's pretty trippy.
The
Timing.
timing of you attending the class and us getting you on here could not be any more insane to me because literally last month I bought a PlayStation 2 off of Facebook Marketplace because I have a 4-year-old just to play Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4 with him. And
That's
it's
cool.
become our thing. Like every night before he goes to bed, he just wants to be Django Fett and play the skateboard game. And so
Dude,
the
I
fact
mean,
that that's within the
it's a
last
cool
couple
game.
weeks and then this is crazy.
Yeah, it's like I one thing I remember is that he was really like adamant about making sure it was done right because he wanted skaters to like respect it. And I think that that makes it even more cool that it was authentically skateboarding, and it's still like shined through into the mainstream of video game world and just people in general. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I spent hours and hours playing that game, and I hate skateboarding, as
Yeah.
Jackson knows, because I can't do
Yeah.
it.
It's just like a staple video game. It's crazy.
If you guys enjoyed this podcast clip and you want to listen to full episodes, you can do so on Spotify and Apple Music. If you want to send in your own video submission, you can join us in the Moto Academy family inside of the Moto Academy app by just going to themotoacademy.com. That's also where you can sign up for a class. Okay, guys, see you next episode.